Hello and good afternoon, everyone. I am Gary Godsoe, and welcome to Velocity Online Racing's coverage of Round 11, Championship Friday of Season 5 of the VOR Iconic Series, coming to you from Chicagoland Speedway for the Chicagoland 190. We do have a small field today, so we are already qualified and lined up. Joining me in the booth is not Glindy. He is actually on assignment, and he is elsewhere at the moment. And joining me in the booth is a former winner here in the Iconic Series, and at least for one more race, he is your defending champion of the VOR IndyCar Series. It is Jesper Öhrman. Jesper, thank you very much for being here. Welcome to the broadcast. 125 laps, 190 miles here at Chicagoland, a track that you like very well.
Thanks for giving me this opportunity to do what you guys do. This is really interesting.
And a late jump by everybody, but we are underway, and Strauss is going to lead them into one. Oh, Heshy almost making contact with Liam O'Sullivan in turn 2, ending the day early. That would have changed things up.
Liam is not sitting around. He's going to take the lead, try and take the lead, and head out into the distance.
He likes to get out there and lead, whereas Julian, he has been, for a couple of races, coming on strong late in the race to get the win, not leading as many laps as Liam, and therefore not getting those extra bonus points for leading the most laps. Savazzi purple that time by 2:15.7. Here are the points, by the way. Liam O'Sullivan 12 over Julian, Matty Sinclair in third, Daniel in fourth. There actually is a battle for third in the points, so depending on how Matty and Daniel finish here, there will be a change in position. Same thing with Savazzi. He's tied with Daniel. So it's going to be pretty critical here, this one stop, to get on and off pit road without a penalty. And here's Julian now moving up to third. He must have heard us, where he says he comes on late in the race. Well, today he's kind of throwing that MO out the window, and he is now fighting for the lead. Oh, Strauss grabs a little bit of the apron.
It's a bit of a waiting game now. No one is making any moves at the moment.
Yep. Yeah, just trying to get to that first stop, see where they stand to make it to the end. And there goes Liam to the front. Julian now sliding back, losing a little bit of momentum. Savazzi going ahead. Now. Oh, we're pitting now. So here we go.
So it's a two-stopper.
Two-stopper, yep.
Oh! Liam! No!
Oh, Julian slips around.
Did you see that?
That was...
What?
Wow. Now he definitely wants to get those tires off. Julian all but avoided that. Let's go ahead and watch this from Julian's point of view. Whoa. And he still gets inside the cone. That's nice.
Is Liam going to be out of the draft, or is he going to still be able to make it back up to the back of Julian? Let's see here.
Savazzi managed to get on and off. Nope, just the momentum is going to bring Strauss on around. Strauss is going to pick up the lead, mainly because really Julian didn't have the in-lap that he wanted, because he really kind of had to check up and adjust his line because Liam was spinning out in front of him.
That is true.
But the good news is for Julian, he's in third spot. Liam's in 10th. And if you look at the points once more, there's only 12 points there. That is enough, I believe, to vault Julian to the lead.
It looks like Liam has caught up to the back end of the field, and the back end of the field does have the draft of the cars in front, which is crucial for Liam. However, he cannot save fuel, so let's see what he does here.
And now he has Heshy and Sanchez battling out in front of him, so how much is he going to push the issue here? He still has a lot of time, only 51 of 125 around Heshy. So now moves Sullivan up to 7th. Back up front, Strauss and Savazzi, teammates working together, trying to pull away from Julian. Whoa. Got a little close there between Sanchez and O'Sullivan. We are at the halfway point now. 62 and a half laps. Back up front, it is Salvazzi, Strauss, who started on the pole, Julian in third. One of our chief combatants in the championship battle here. Christensen and Sinclair trying to run this group down. They got it into 1.1 seconds, but they kind of fell back a little bit then.
Liam is not able to close the gap as fast as one would have thought, maybe.
Watch the best that Julian did on the lead here is Strauss and Salvazzi. Kind of tight quarters here, and then Julian gets a 2-for-1 going into 3. And that's how Julian got the lead as he slides up and almost, but eventually does clear Salvazzi. Oh, and he twitches again, and he almost misses pit road, but he brings it in. Wow. We'll watch the final pit stop here for our defending series champion. Can he defend and come from behind this season? I don't think Julian's ever led the points at any point this season. Actually, Sinclair came out in front of everybody when he came to pit road. He is now your leader.
This is not what Liam needed now. He needs to pull back to the front, but he also needs to save fuel. This is so tough.
Matty Sinclair to the bottom of the racetrack as he starts to scoot up the banking a little bit. Causing Julian to also give him a little bit of a wider berth. Matty wants this win. While they're racing side by side, that's going to open the door for Strauss. Hesje's gotten around O'Sullivan. Hesje got around Christensen as well. So O'Sullivan back to 6th. Separated by a half second from 4th place. That is now inside of that half second and gaining on this group. We're going to have a pack of 4 now very shortly for the lead. He'd like another win this season. Oh, almost contact between Strauss and Sinclair. Oh, both these guys are coming in from Europe here on the service, so you got to be mindful of netcode. Oh, contact! And Salvazzi going to the... No, he's going to spin! And that's going to be a caution!
Obviously, Silvazzi's trying to cover the inside, and Daniel didn't really react in time. It's a tough one.
Yep, he was going to the inside. Daniel had a big run. And then he has junk on his tires and just couldn't get him cleaned off in time. Let's see what happens. No. Hesje, he's going to go to pit road. Everybody else. For the last time this season, here we go. It is Strauss Altena on old tires. Sinclair Christensen. They came to pit road, and they got out before everyone else. Liam O'Sullivan in 5th. Sanchez 6th. Hesje 7th. Pim in 8th. Now Pim up to 7th. Hesje back to 8th. They're fighting it all towards the back. We'll take a look at Liam O'Sullivan. He's got a chance here.
Sending it. Remember, he needs to finish P2 if Julian wins.
Christensen sends it to the inside. Liam's going to follow his teammate on through. Those leaders did not want to see that caution.
Here he comes.
Here comes Liam O'Sullivan. We thought for a while that he might have threw away this championship. And with 5 to go, he's right back in this thing. It is a dead heat. We're going to go 3 wide at the line.
They are so nervous now.
Oh! Wow! 3 wide for the lead as Strauss had to take evasive maneuvers. So did Christensen. Christensen to the inside. We're going to go 4 wide off the corner. They almost make wheel contact. Christensen going to the apron. He's going to lose it. He's it a little bit. He's going to spin it. And now we're down to 4 cars for the lead.
Strauss.
All right, well, here comes Rick Sanchez. He's now in the 5th car now.
Liam's in the lead. Julian has to win, remember.
And we've seen in this championship all season long, especially with the wins that Julian has done down the stretch, how important those new tires are. And here we go, 1 lap to go, white flag in the air. Liam O'Sullivan is a lap away from getting the championship in the iconic series to wrap up season 6. And he has himself a 0.6 of a second lead over second place as they are battling it out. Liam O'Sullivan all by himself off of 2 down the backstretch. Needs to go through turn 3 one more time. Spun out coming to pit road for his first stop. It looked not white. It was part of the plan today, but the plan is successful. Liam O'Sullivan is going to win the race, win the championship. Julian Altena will come home second, but third on the racetrack. Rick Sanchez comes home second.
That's impressive. What a finish.
Here are the results from the final race for the foreseeable future of the VOR Iconic Series. Liam O'Sullivan wins the race and wins the championship. Rick Sanchez gets his best finish of the season in the final race. He comes home second. Julian, I'm going to say that's a disappointing third for him, but we'll see when we talk to him. Hesse in 4th, Sinclair 5th. Pim Van Gastel 6th, John Christensen 7th, Strauss 8th, Danich 9th, and Patrick, despite really being up front for a lot of this race, a little bit of contact there brings him home 10th.